Welcome back to my channel. I'm Leaf Lusts and I'm going to take you around some of my plants and show you the growth that Keiki Paste has had over the last 3 months. I did an update about 3 months ago to show you the first root of growth. I did put on some more Keiki Paste then, so I thought I'd show you how that's turned out. Start over here at my Monstera elbow. I popped some Keiki Paste on 2 different points here and we have got growth. We have this growth coming out here. We've got a little stem that has now emerged from this area, and then we also actually have another one. If I just turn the plant, you can see another one starting to come through there, which is really exciting. I didn't show on the last video was this Begonia Coralina. I actually got it as a cutting after the last video, and I popped loads of Keiki Paste on it. You can see all the sticky bits, and you can also see all the different growth points. So the only 2 leaves it came with was these 2 big ones here, and all of these smaller leaves that are now coming off it, and all of the growth points are all from Keiki Paste. So hugely recommend using Keiki Paste for begonias. As you will see as we go around, it's done a magical job. This is another new addition. This is my Monstera pinnapatia that I got about a month ago. I have popped some Keiki Paste on it, so we can see the white growth just down here behind there. There we go. And we can also see another one just there as well. So we haven't seen anything happen yet, but there is definite hope with those sort of big lumps. So I'm hoping that it will force out some new growth very soon. My Thai Constellation Monstera, I popped some Keiki Paste on about 3 different areas here, but unfortunately, as you can see, there isn't really anything that's happened here. I don't know whether it's because the nodes are so close together. It's much harder to actually find the growth points on this. So yeah, nothing as yet on this. Buddy is my Begonia Amphoxius. I put loads of Keiki Paste on this one, and you can see every single one of those new small leaves is actually growth from Keiki Paste, which is unbelievable. I put it on about 2 months ago, and in that time we have had, I would say, over 20-25 new leaves arrive on it, and it's branching out really well. Philodendron brantianum, so this is a new plant as well. I did put some Keiki Paste on this. You can see the glistening bit where I popped the Keiki Paste, and you can see this brand new leaf which has just come in. This one just here. It didn't necessarily make it branch, unlike some of my other plants, but it did definitely help speed up this new leaf, which was a long time coming, and give it some pretty epic aerial roots. A new plant, this is a variegated Maranta that I popped some Keiki Paste on, and you can see this little growth down here which wasn't there before, and we're getting all these new leaves sprouting up from areas that didn't have leaves. So I'd count that one as a success. Beautiful beast is Monica, my pride and joy, my Monstera Deliciosa. I popped Keiki Paste on a number of different places on her, and we do actually have some exciting news. You can see that little green sprout over there. And if I move around, she's quite a big plant, you can see the new growth point there, which is sprouting really nicely. We also have another one if we move upwards just there. They're very slow going. It's taken a very long time for them to get to this point. So patience is key, as is reapplying the Keiki Paste. I've been reapplying about once every 6 weeks. And then if we come back round on this side, we also have some growth there on the other side. So it's definitely worked, there's no doubt about that. We can see a little growth point as well here starting to activate. So one thing I'll be really interested with, because I've had a lot of feedback from people who have said that with Monsteras they often produce stems from Keiki Paste, but these never actually come to leaves. So I'm trying the reapplying method, which most people don't do, so we'll see if that makes a difference. Plant, a begonia that I put a lot of Keiki Paste on, we have got heaps of new growth from that Keiki Paste. It's actually caused all kinds of things to happen. What was quite a bald plant is now growing like mad. I've got about 8 new leaves on it at the moment, so again, begonia's a massive success. It is a Philodendron bilate that I actually applied Keiki Paste to. Now this is a bit of a left field one, but you can see just down there, nestled between the two stems, is a growth point. And that wasn't there before, that was visible. So I'm quite excited to see if that brings us some new growth. 3 months of waiting on the Monstera Peru, we do actually have something happening here. So this is a little growth point that has come out, but it has been quite static. I am going to put some more Keiki Paste on it. I have actually recently cut back the plant because I gave a cutting to someone, but you can see up here, this is what it should look like. So this is actually the new growth since I chopped the plant. So we want it to grow. It's been very slow. Again, as I said, we're not 100% sure whether Monsteras will actually produce that new leaf growth. A lot of people have said that they haven't found that. I'm not sure if they just weren't patient enough. So we're now 6 months into this Keiki Paste challenge, so let's see. Scindapsus Truby Moonlight. This was another Keiki Paste jaunt, and it has done amazingly. We've got so much new growth in areas that wouldn't have seen new growth otherwise. It's grown from 3 leaves to this, which is really great, and honestly I don't think I'd have got the same if I hadn't have used Keiki Paste. We've got sort of it branching off all over the place, so that's really great. Hastatum Silversword is another plant that I use Keiki Paste on, and you can see where I put it just down here, and you can see it's actually really done quite a lot. This was only about 6 weeks ago, and we've had a lot of growth since. There was a couple of malformed leaves, but nothing major. And then this is my Monstera Sultana. No, it's not. It's my Monstera Sultana. And again, I popped some Keiki Paste on it, and you can see just here, this is the new growth coming through. However, I did chop the top, and I don't know whether the chopping mixed with the Keiki Paste is what caused more than just the top growth point to reactivate. It could obviously be just chance, or it could have been that the Keiki Paste just gave it a helping hand. Plant. This is my Monstera Sultana, and I have again popped some Keiki Paste on there. You can see down below maybe the slightly sticky areas. Nothing's happened quite yet, but it's been relatively new. But one thing I will say is it's grown so fast, and I'm not sure if that's got anything to do with the Keiki Paste. I might have just been really lucky, but considering the time of year, I've had 2 leaves in 3 weeks, which is quite mad. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my latest Keiki Paste update. I'll be doing another one in about 3 months' time to let you know how they've all got on, and we can find out whether those Monsteras are actually going to come to fruition at all. It'll be really interesting to watch because I know a lot of you are really keen, especially on your rarer Monsteras, to get a new growth point. So stay with us, click subscribe, please like this video and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. Thank you.